Now I want to a little bit change the layout of the page. For example, now we can see there is the image here, and below the image there are some text and the list items here. So what I want to do is I want to place all these items, the text and the lists, just next to the image, not below. So let's try to do something on the design. So what we can do is, first of all, let's go to the image, and we can already see there are some styles applied. So what I'll do next is I will select the float and I will select the left, which means when this is applied, we can see now some text items are just right of the image, right? Just next to the image. Because I select this image to be floated on the left, I could select right as well. In that case, what would happen is now it is placed just right of the text items. So all the other items are wrapped around the image. So for that purpose, I'm not doing anything on the other items, but just selecting the float option for the image itself. Cool. Let me align it to the left again. And now I want to place everything on the right? Because now the second text is below, but only first is next to the image. So what I can do is maybe I can wrap all of these items together. And what I'll do next is I want to align everything together, right, in this section. So I will go to the section itself and select the display. To be flex. After doing that, I can see it is already wrapping everything together here. And maybe just align this vertically. So align items in the center. Very cool. So what we saw here is, first of all, we applied the floating on the image and then choosing some display options, right, on the elements. Let's do one more display option on, for example, these items. For example, now I don't need all of these list items to be ordered vertically, but I can just list them next to each other. So what I'll do is, again, going to here, applying some styles. This time I will select inline, so it will not be placed as a block, but just ordering next to each other in an inline form. So let's copy the same for this as well, and this as well. Very cool. This is what I want. All of them are placed next to each other. And of course, as we already learned, what we can do is, instead of just copying these, I can just define a internal style, right? Here, not inline, but internal style here. So I already have some style options here. Let's organize this. So this is my style section. I will add one more rule here, which will be applied to the list items. And the rule would be the display to be set to inline. I don't need this. Yes, okay. But I realized there are some other list items here. I don't want them to be ordered inline. So what I could do is I could just select the relevant list items, right? Under this div. So let's select in this way, like this. Okay, now only these list items are ordered in the way that I like, and these list items are still in the vertical alignment. Cool. This is the summary for the floating and the display options.